Hi, Cancer. Welcome to your reading for August 2023. So, this month is about you learning or growing your self worth, growing your knowledge, and feeling like you need to expand as a result of it. So, because you're reevaluating the way you have treated yourself, the way you have allowed others to treat you, and you're coming into this newfound sense of confidence, you really have the desire to take your life out of the environment it's been, because the environment that you've been in up until now has been as a result of maybe codependency or compromising yourself in situations with the people closest to you, having people take advantage of you, and things like this. So you really have this drive and this motivation now to expand out of your environment and learn more and acquire new skills and go to new places and find things that really reflect your value. But it gets tricky because while you can feel all these things and you feel like you deserve better and you feel like you need to make more money and have more success in your life, better people around you, and not have your energy taken over by the people in your life that benefit from you being extremely nurturing, that benefit from your generosity, from your care in a negative way. They take advantage of it. And you're realizing all these things about how these relationships have operated in your life and how it not only affects your self-worth, but also how your self-worth has determined where you allow yourself to, or how you allow yourself to achieve goals, or what kind of box you put yourself in when it comes to what you can do as a career or what you can do um, in regards to traveling or learning. And you're really realizing that you've been kind of stuck in this place of self-doubt or feeling drained because the people in your life have benefited from you compromising yourself and emptying your cups to everyone and not having the energy to put it back into yourself. So things get tricky here because you are kind of stuck dealing with these things at this time. You have this drive to go for more. You're understanding that you deserve more. You're understanding that the people in your life are negatively impacting you in these ways. But it feels like you might be stuck here. And it feels like you know what you need to do, but you don't have access to it yet. So you're in some ways tearing down your environment from the inside out. You are pulling your energy back to focus on your own success and your own growth. And as a result, that changes how people respond to you and that changes how people treat you, because people, like I said, have benefited from you being overly generous, overextending yourself, compromising yourself in situations, remaining quiet in certain situations, and you just don't feel like you can do that anymore. And you really are understanding how to nurture yourself. And that's what this Venus retrograde is really showing you, is to appreciate yourself and fill your cup up first before you can go out and give to others, and to put yourself first, to not extend yourself to everyone around you. So at this time, it feels like you're kind of stuck in these relationships, and it's really pushing you to go inward and start to prioritize yourself. When it feels on the outside that your relationships are muddied, you just aren't comfortable, you can see through what everyone's doing, you can see through people's intentions, and you feel like you're stuck there, it's pushing you to go inward and start to replenish your emotional self and start from the inside. When it feels like you can't access the tools, the education, the job, the experience that you feel that you need to move forward, you have to go internally and you have to focus on yourself, and you have to start building yourself up in this way and accessing what is available to you. When you feel very stuck in the past, or you feel stuck in your current environment and you feel like you don't have access to the opportunities you think you need at this time, when you start to prioritize yourself and take care of yourself and open yourself up emotionally and spiritually to the relationship with yourself, you'll start to notice little opportunities around you to expand your knowledge, to expand your community, to and it will be little stepping stones that help you in the long term. So right now you might be focused on how you need to achieve this big thing, like you want to change everything, you want to tear down all these things that have really been taking advantage of you and breaking your heart over and over, and you want to tear it down and you want to go and get the new opportunities. And at this time it feels like you don't have access to them, but when you, because the universe is trying to push you to put yourself first. Yes, you want to go out and achieve these great things and experience these great things and earn this money and get this job or get this education, but you need to learn to prioritize yourself first and gain that independence. When you can break the habit of servicing everybody else before yourself, of overextending yourself to the point that you feel drained and stepped on and beaten and bruised. So when you do get the access to these opportunities, you don't repeat that cycle and you can actually build the new life that you have thought about now. And when you start to prioritize yourself in this way, you'll open yourself up to new possibilities. You'll slowly start to untangle from these relationships that have caused you so much pain, that have held you back from achieving your goals and nurturing yourself, not only emotionally, but financially as well. And it feels like you want to reach for, okay, this is the best opportunity, this is what I have to go for, but I don't have access to it. There are stepping stones. And, this is a period for everyone right now where things are really kind of slowed down because we are setting ourselves up for a bigger transformation over the next few months. So while you feel like you just want to break out of these situations and go for these grandiose dreams and experiences, you really need to set the foundations for that. And you can start with little things that are in your environment that you're not realizing yet because you haven't opened yourself up to it, because you're not in the perspective of putting yourself first, of nurturing yourself first, of taking these relationships that drain your energy out of the equation so that you can really focus on these things and open yourself up to the little things. And when you reach out to find little things in your environment that can help you in your big term goals, so you have this huge idea of what you want to do and you want to go for it. So maybe you can't do the huge thing like traveling to this university or something, let's say, but there are little things you can do within your community now, or books you can read in your environment at your library, little things that will set you up. So when the access does open up to you, you're prepared. And as you start to put yourself first and replenish yourself emotionally, and you'll notice that you feel less and less stuck. Your environment starts shifting because these people that could take advantage of you, these people that benefited from you compromising from yourself for their sake, they can no longer do that, and they will either gradually move away and you can move forward. Now, there is the potential for drama to ensue here because depending on the situation, the people that benefit from you doing everything for them are not going to like it when you implement this change, when you start putting yourself first, when you set those boundaries and you say, this is what I'm doing now. And it can be a fight and it can end dramatically in some situations. But for the most part, it's for the better. If people can't handle you putting yourself first, they're not people that need to be there. And at the time of this happening, it could feel like your world is falling apart, because in some ways it is, because the world you've built up is based on you serving everyone else without ever having the ability to put yourself first and nurture yourself. So it can seem dramatic, it can seem like unstable, it can seem confusing because this is new territory now, because you've spent so long in this environment, in these relationships. When you allow that to fall, you open up yourself to new opportunities to come in. It's important that you don't get caught up in the drama, you don't get caught up in the heartbreak to the best of your ability. Or if you do, if you have to take that time, take the time again, because these moments will push you to going back to yourself and nurturing yourself. Because when this tower falls, there can be the tendency, it will be kind of like a test. Are you going to run to please everyone, or are you going to move past this? And are you going to heal yourself from this? Not try to put the pieces back together, because this tower is happening because these situations don't belong in your life anymore. If you run to try and fix them and overextend yourself and overcompromise yourself again, you're putting yourself back in the same situation. So when this tower falls, it's important that you let it fall and allow yourself to heal and allow yourself to have this new beginning emotionally. And from there, you'll open yourself up to more opportunities. And when this tower falls, so many good things can enter your life. And because you have built those stepping stones for your success, you will have more and more access to the things that you want and to the people that can actually support you and help you. And what seemed so frustrating now turns into something tangible and something that works well, and you can really stand in your power and have those boundaries set and know how to navigate these interpersonal situations without getting caught up in overextending yourself. So, all in all, remember to put yourself first. Remember that nurturing yourself is important. If you really want to help others, to be that person that cares for and nurtures others, you can't do it when you're drained. You can't do it when you're stretching yourself thin. And it might feel like it's wrong to pull your energy back in this way at the beginning, but when you come out of this cycle, you'll realize that you're able to give so much more, experience so much more, and just have so much more to give, that what you thought you were doing to help others and support others, you'll be able to do tenfold. All right, guys, that's what I have for you this month. Thank you for watching. And if you would like a personal reading with me, it's in the description below. And I will see you next time.